What's up, guys? Jordan here from Show Me Vegas. Hey, I'm outside the buffet at the Wynn, and for many years this was the premier buffet in all of Las Vegas. And then along came Bacchanal. So is this still the best buffet Vegas has to offer? Well, that's what I hope to find out in this video. You guys are coming along. Let's go see what there is to eat here at Wynn.
Hey, no, no, hey, no, no.
Alright, I'm in and seated, and I got the perfect little table for filming myself eating, so I'm not quite so self-conscious. First things first, a little housekeeping. This buffet is open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. They only have two prices. Brunch is $52.99 per person plus tax, and that goes from 8 until 1 p.m. After 1 p.m. it's considered dinner, and the price is $74.99 per person plus tax. I'm going to leave a cash tip. They call it the gourmet seafood dinner, and it is a little bit cheaper than Bacchanal, so I'm pretty excited to try this. They've got 16 live action cooking stations, more than 120 dishes, and that doesn't even include the desserts. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I haven't eaten a single thing all day, and I'm ready to get this started. Let's start down here on the left end. This is the Asian section. Right out of the gate, we've got Thai spiced beef, honey pecan prawns, char siu pork, fried rice, beef pho, leek cakes, shrimp phou mai, vegetable pot stickers, chicken pot stickers, char siu pork bun, Thai chili chicken wings. Right next to that is the sushi, and I remember being very impressed with this last time. Assorted rolls down here, the California roll, the salmon roll, tuna poke bowls, paradise roll looks great, ginger and wasabi, of course, and then they also have edamame, wakame salad, and they also have nigiri at this buffet, shrimp and salmon, and as I recall, this is very fresh. Of course, we've got kimchi down here, shrimp papaya salad. All right, first plate, I went straight to the Asian section, which I always do, and the seafood, and it looked phenomenal. All of it looked great. I got a little bit of everything from the Asian section, from the fried rice to the Thai spiced beef. The pecan crusted prawns look fantastic. I love pot stickers, so I got one chicken and one vegetable pot sticker. And then I got 3 assorted pieces of sushi, which, as I recall, is pretty good from last time we were here. This looks absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to dig in. First up is the fried rice. No complaints. I only got a little dab. I always only get just a little dab of everything because I want to try as many things as I can. And I'm not the kind that can eat like 6 plates of food, so let's try this chicken pot sticker. It's good?
So far.
Very good. I like it. Temperature's good, it's hot. Not piping hot, but certainly not cool. Let's try the vegetable pot sticker. That might actually be better than the chicken one. Thai spiced beef. The Thai spiced beef. Mark it now. That is fantastic. Wow, the flavor is great, and the beef was so ridiculously tender. Oh man. The mushrooms and green beans with it. The green beans have a little bit of a crunch. The flavor, and it's the charred flavor, that knocks it out of the park. All right, now calm down. Try these pecan crusted prawns. That is exactly how I expected that to be. That's great. We're off to a great start. This is pork fried rice, and you can see it's it's a pork sausage. That's all right. The rice is really good though. I did get some chopsticks for my 3 pieces of assorted sushi. I did not, however, get any soy sauce, which is a big component of sushi to me, but we'll see how it goes without it. The California roll was meh. It was all right. There's a lot of rice. I wouldn't waste room on that. The shrimp are great. I think this was yellowtail. I already forgot. Hopefully I can figure that out and put it on the screen. That's good. It's fresh. It's got sriracha on top of it. A little slice of jalapeno. That was good. All right. Asian section's a hit. The Thai spice beef is the clear winner there. The sushi, yeah, I mean, it's buffet sushi. I would probably avoid that. That's just going to fill you up. Everything else on the plate, though, was absolutely outstanding. I failed to mention, like most buffets, the beverages are complimentary so long as they're non-alcoholic. Here's a look at the selection. There's coffee, soda, juice, tea, milk. Those are all free. You can do an endless pour of alcoholic beverages. It's $30.99 on top of your buffet price. I don't know how people do that because I'm going to get full on the food, and I don't need to try to be drinking 3 or 4 cocktails along with it. All right, that first plate was a smashing success, so I'm headed back to the seafood, and I got a feeling it's going to get even better. And of course, down here we have the seafood. Seafood medley, Dungeness crab, clams and mussels. Got remoulade sauce and cocktail sauce for these giant shrimp cocktail. I wish there was something there for comparison, but these shrimp are absolutely huge. Crab legs chilled, and then they've got the butter already pre-set up for you there. All right, plate number 2 is the seafood plate, and I love crab legs. There's not a huge selection of seafood up there. It's kind of weird that they call this the Seafood Spectacular Buffet, when really I think all that means is, hey, we have crab legs. But they look good. They're pre-split. The shrimp actually looks phenomenal. The shrimp cocktail, believe it or not, the worst shrimp I've ever had off of a buffet were from the Bellagio. Their buffet shrimp are awful. These look really good. And then I got a little dab of the seafood medley, which looks like it might have calamari in it, definitely some small shrimp, Kalamata olives, a few other things. I just got a little dab of that just to see how it was. Let's go shrimp first. Yep. Excellent. That's no Bellagio shrimp. That's a good shrimp cocktail. And they're big. Let's get into the crab legs. Well, that's stripped out of there easy enough. You gotta have the butter. The crab is snow crab, by the way. King crab is exceedingly rare on buffets these days because of how expensive it is. But I'm a crab leg guy, and I have no complaints about the quality of these. Seafood medley. That may be a scallop. I'll let you know here in a minute. I think it was a scallop. All right, the seafood checks out. Plate number 2. Looks like I found the rest of the seafood. Here's whole roasted blooming salmon, stuffed sole fillets. That looks awesome. And here are the hot crab legs. Chilled down on the other end. Hot crab legs down here. Just look for the line. And right past that, you've got some tuna, togarashi, and fish and chips. Actually looks really good. All right, good news. I did find the rest of the seafood, and I got some stuffed Dover sole that looks really good. I got some tuna, togarashi, and then while I was over there in that area, I picked up a piece of this truffle mushroom pizza because it looks really good. I don't normally eat pizza on a buffet because I feel like that's just kind of wasting space, but it looked so good. You know what? I'm just gonna try that first. It's even better than it looks. I love truffle. And put it on a pizza. Now you're talking. All right, let's try the sole. That is excellent. Perfect flaky consistency. There's like a creamy marinara sauce on it with tomatoes. Oh gosh, that is really good. That pizza is awesome. Yes, I am eating pizza on a $75 buffet. And it's worth it. The sole was really good too, though. All right, next up, the tuna togarashi. Excellent. I'm not sure if that's an eel sauce on the outside, but it's sweet. And then the tuna has this crust on it. Not sure if you can see that or not, but it's a peppery crust. That's outstanding. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit on the fence as to whether to get that or not. I recommend it. Yeah, that's really good. That was an end piece, so it had even more of the crust on it. Well, this might have been a strange plate, but it might be the best plate I've had so far. As I finish up this third plate, let's talk about a few things I forgot to mention. According to the website, there is a 2-hour limit on this buffet, although I've never heard of them chasing people out like they do over at Bacchanal. Now, if you watched my Bacchanal video, you know the Bacchanal has actually a 90-minute time limit, which is not enough time whatsoever. Also, I got here at 1:45 on a Thursday afternoon, and the place was pretty much full. I mentioned dinner goes from 1 until 9, so all the dinner foods are out after 1 o'clock. But I thought it might be a little bit sparse. No, it's completely full. I will say also, compared to the Bacchanal, it doesn't feel nearly as crowded here at the Wynn buffet. The Bacchanal is an absolute rat race. I mean, you almost have to fight for your food. Here, I've not had much trouble filming at all, and I've had no trouble getting up to get my plates. So, from that standpoint, this buffet is already better. All right, let's see what's cracking over here at the carving station. We've got dry rubbed rotisserie chicken, banana barbecue chicken, roasted turkey breast with turkey gravy, slow roasted pork loin, pork sliders,
A slice of the
pork steamship. In the middle, we've got all of our sauces. Cranberry sauce, creamy horseradish, applesauce, horseradish, and chimichurri sauce. Then over here we've got Polish rope sausage, assorted grilled veggies. It doesn't look very assorted to me. Barbecue beef brisket, beef steamship, au jus, and garlic infused prime rib. That sounds awesome. Definitely going to be grabbing some of that. Next to the carving station over here we've got chicharrones. Looks like some pineapple, Kahlua pork belly, baby back ribs, braised pork butt. Looks outstanding. All right, this section is going to be more of your American classics. You've got 4-cheese broccoli, beef short ribs, grilled asparagus, creamy tomato soup, and fingerling potatoes. Right next to that's the bread. I'm going to pass on that space filler. Then down here we have barbecue chicken, seafood paella, beef ribs, pork belly mac and cheese. That looks awesome. And mashed potatoes. Over here in the Latin section, zucchini and squash, pork tamales, chicken enchilada, Veracruz roasted cod, lobster peewee potatoes, not sure what that is, Chilean sea bass tacos, pollo asado, carnitas, black bean, charro beans, and street corn. Looks really good. All right, I'm going to have to apologize in advance because I was looking at the stations up there and monitoring how much I'm going to be able to eat tonight, and I'm going to skip the Latin section. That's generally the section of a buffet that I will skip. I did show you the food though, and it does look pretty good. That's just not really my type of food. This time around, I got some little dishes. I did get the tomato soup. It's got a piece of focaccia bread in it. That looks really good. This is the pork belly mac and cheese, and that looks pretty cool. Got a couple of pieces of the braised pork butt just to try that out. And then I got the 4-cheese broccoli, which this looks like a great way to do broccoli. So let's start there because I'm healthy. The broccoli is charred, and that gives it a really nice flavor. I didn't get as much cheese in that first bite, so let's get a cheesier bite. I like the texture of the broccoli. It's still slightly crunchy and has that nice charred flavor. Good broccoli, checks out. Braised pork butt. Kind of look a little bit like burnt ends. That's a little dry. It's quite a bit dry, actually. As I finish up this third plate, let's talk about a few things I forgot to mention. According to the website, there is a 2-hour limit on this buffet, although I've never heard of them chasing people out like they do over at Bacchanal. Now, if you watched my Bacchanal video, you know the Bacchanal has actually a 90-minute time limit, which is not enough time whatsoever. Also, I got here at 1:45 on a Thursday afternoon, and the place was pretty much full. I mentioned dinner goes from 1 until 9, so all of the dinner foods are out after 1 o'clock. But I thought it might be a little bit sparse. No, it's completely full. And I will say also, compared to the Bacchanal, it doesn't feel nearly as crowded here at the Wynn buffet. The Bacchanal is an absolute rat race. I mean, you almost have to fight for your food. Here, I've not had much trouble filming at all, and I've had no trouble getting up to get my plates. So, from that standpoint, this buffet is already better. All right, pork belly mac and cheese. Make sure to get a piece of the pork belly. The mac and cheese is good. You definitely have got to try to get a piece of that meat in each bite, or otherwise it's just mac and cheese. And it's a good mac and cheese. It's creamy. It's extremely rich. But if you get it with that pork belly, that takes it to a whole nother level. It's good. I'm not going to say it's great, but it's pretty good. If you like mac and cheese, you'll like it. Try this tomato soup. This looks really good. It's very creamy. Yeah, that's a little bit sweeter than I would like. It's kind of oddly sweet. Focaccia bread is really good, but as far as the soup itself, it's a little too sweet. Am I about to say that the broccoli was the best thing I came back with this time? I think I am. Down here it's pizza. This is some of the fanciest looking buffet pizza I think I've ever seen. That's the cheese pizza. You've got caprese pizza. That looks awesome. Meat lovers pizza. Doesn't look overly meaty, does it? And then truffle mushroom pizza. That looks outstanding. Looks like it's got a white sauce. Oh boy. Over here we've got charcuterie. A really nice selection. Meat looks outstanding. More assorted breads and bread sticks. And then here's your cheeses to go along with those meats. Parmesan, Derby sage cheddar. That looks really good. Manchego. Apple butter, raisins, everything you need to build your own charcuterie board down here. If you're curious where the salad bar is, just look for the section with no people. You've got smoked salmon salad, applewood bacon spinach salad. That looks awesome. Italian antipasto salad, spiced butternut squash salad, and of course looks like you've got Caesar tossed salad. I'm not sure what's supposed to be in here, but nothing at the moment. Fresh fruit, watermelon, blackberries, raspberries, pineapple, assorted melons, and grapes. And then over here are the soups. Home-style chicken noodle soup, organic vegetable soup, lobster bisque, and New England clam chowder. I mean, I know it's kind of folded over, but he even sliced it thin, and it's still a huge piece. I also got the roasted turkey breast. I got some of the banana, what's it called? Banana barbecue chicken, and some Polish rope sausage, just to round it out. I don't know what happened. Well, my camera just shut off. I think I'm moving my head too much, and it's following me, and I think it kind of overheated. I don't know. We're back up now. The prime rib, that's really good. That's really good. It's not heavy on the garlic flavor, but there's a hint of it there. Let me get a piece that's closer to the outside. Maybe I'll get more garlic. The outside piece, that's excellent. That is excellent. Big fan of the prime rib. And there were quite a few more meats up there at the carving station, but look, I can't do 3 pounds of meat. So I chose these 4, and out of these 4, I'm going prime rib 1, banana barbecue chicken 2, sausage 3, turkey a very distant 4th. The turkey's just dry. That is a fantastic slice of prime rib, especially off a buffet. Alright, that's all the meat I can eat, and I'm running out of room, and I love the dessert section at every buffet. The dessert section at Bacchanal was, to me, the best part of the entire buffet. It's not quite as big here at the Wynn, but I've already seen it as I've walked through, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, I'm going to skip the other sections. At least I did show you what food was on those other sections. So far, the best thing I've had here tonight, I think, was probably that Thai spiced beef from the Asian section. That is awesome. The prime rib, probably a close second. Maybe that stuffed sole, that was outstanding as well. Gosh, thinking back about it, there was a lot of good food up there, and I have been extremely happy with it so far. Now, it's on to the dessert section. All right, desserts, here we go. Campfire brownie bread pudding. That looks awesome. Apple crisp looks really good. Assorted cookies. We got Heath toffee cookies, lava cake, toasted almond tart, southern pecan tart, warm caramel churros, chocolate chip cookies. Wow. All right, here are your crepes made to order. Raspberry crepe, Oreo mousse, coconut mousse, mango passion fruit crepe. Oh, the bananas, the berries, berry cheesecake, Thai tea cheesecake, coconut passion cake, Mexican hot chocolate bar, key lime tart, tiramisu, creme brulee. Got some vegan desserts, coconut panna cotta, mango passion tapioca, strawberry shortcake, vegan chocolate cake, chocolate Banafee cup, Black Forest Delight, Mojito Tart, Tres Leche Oreo Mousse, S'mores Cones, Tiramisu, Cheesecake no sugar added, and Marble Cake no sugar added. Wow. Would it be ridiculous if I got one of everything? Hawaiian cake, salted caramel cupcake, chocolate fantasy cake. Wow, fantasy cake. Salted caramel cupcake, and carrot cake. Alright, I'm not going to be able to get one of everything, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to eat these in the order that I picked them up. It just mirrors the music getting louder in here. Thai tea cheesecake. I like it. So far, so good. Here's another housekeeping note about this buffet. I have not seen a single hand sanitizer station in this entire buffet, so I guess you know we're officially back to pre-COVID times when you don't even see at a buffet hand sanitizer. That's kind of odd to me. It's merely a statement of fact. I mean, do with it what you will. Bring your own, I suppose, if you want it, because you're touching the same tongs and spoons that everybody else is touching. There's not any hand sanitizer. I thought that was strange. I'm highly surprised by that. Let's go with this tart, this key lime tart. I just love the desserts at these buffets. That's awesome. It is very tart, but that's awesome. Love it. Black Forest Delight. It's chocolate mousse. There's some pretty tart cherries in there. Some chocolate shavings on top. I wasn't sure at first, but now I am. I like it. Quick work of that. Strawberry shortcake. I'm a sucker for strawberry shortcake. Let's try the strawberry up top first. It doesn't look very ripe. No, it's okay. You can see the layers coming apart there. Very good. Cake is moist. 4 for 4 on the desserts so far. I knew I was going to love the desserts. It's funny, I don't consider myself to be that much of a sweets guy, but when it comes to a Vegas buffet, dessert's my favorite part. Time for the creme brulee. It's not wowing me, it's pretty classic. I do think the creme brulee at Bacchanal was better than this. Alright, I'm going to try to finish these off and go up there and get some more desserts. Alright, dessert round 2, and I think this is going to be it for me. I got one of those churros this time, the campfire bread pudding. Took me a minute. This is a Heath caramel cookie. It's got toasted whipped cream on top of it. I am really lost for words here. Mango passion tapioca, and then this is the mojito tart. That looks really good. This is the brown plate. Everything on this dessert plate is brown, interestingly enough. All right, this is going to do it for me. I'm also running up against my 2-hour time limit. Again, I don't know if they're going to kick me out, but I've got about 10 more minutes. Over at the Bacchanal, they absolutely will kick you out. They make you very aware of when your time limit is about to expire. You know, that was far easier with 2 hours than the Bacchanal was with 90 minutes. And even if they had a 90-minute limit here at the Wynn, you would be able to do it here because it's easier to get up there and get to your food. It's not crazy crowded. And like I said, it's busy. Most of the tables, I mean, the entire dining room is pretty much full. But you're not fighting through people to get to your food like you are at Bacchanal. And that's what makes this so much easier. 2 hours is plenty of time here at the Wynn Buffet. And like I said, I don't know if they'd chase you out after 2 hours or not. I'm looking around, and I've been here almost 2 hours, and everybody that's seated around me is pretty much the same people that were here whenever I sat down. All right, I'm going to wrap up my dessert here. I'm going to finish this video up in the room. Stick around because I've got some important things. Is this better than Bacchanal? Well, you're going to have to wait and find out. Alright, I'm back in my room here at Encore after the buffet, and I wanted to give my overall thoughts of the Wynn Buffet and how it compares to the Bacchanal. Now, if you didn't see my video about the Bacchanal Buffet, I'm going to put a link in the description box down below. It was a pretty decent meal, but it was really expensive, and I didn't care for the atmosphere there, so I wanted to give the Wynn Buffet another try and find out which of these two buffets was best. By the end of my meal tonight, it was pretty solid in my mind that I like the Wynn Buffet better than the Bacchanal, and there are a few reasons why. Bacchanal wins in terms of selection and quantity. It's a bigger buffet, there's more stuff to choose from, but I think that's the only area where it's better than Wynn. I thought over here at Wynn the food quality was better, the atmosphere was better, and the price was a little bit cheaper to boot. The Wynn is classier, it's quieter, it's nicer, it's just overall a better experience. You're not fighting people for your food like you are at Bacchanal. Bacchanal is quite frankly a rat race. To top it all off, over here at the Wynn, you're given 2 hours to eat, whereas Bacchanal only gives you 90 minutes. All that said, which is better, Bacchanal or Wynn? I'm going to say for my money, the Wynn Buffet wins hands down. Hey, that's it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you found it informative or entertaining, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell so you get notified anytime we drop new content. I've got to be moving on to the next, so thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in that next video because there's always more for us to show you on Show Me Vegas.